Very good morning to all of you. So today you are going to have a wonderful day because we are all here today to observe 8 precepts. We are observing 8 precepts because we are going to celebrate the great leaders' auspicious things, isn't it? On Wesak Day. Our great leader, the Buddha, born on Wesak Day, enlightened on Wesak Day, and finally passed away on Wesak Day. So we are celebrating all these kind of memorial things on Wesak Day. Friends in Dhamma, you all came to Buddhist Maha Vihara to memorize the good things the great person have done for all of us. You know, the Buddha, to be the Buddha, he sacrificed all his samsara to others. Sometimes he sacrificed his wife. Sometimes he sacrificed his children. Sometimes in the samsaric life, he sacrificed, he donated the body parts to be the Buddha, to fulfill of perfections. So that's why we all always as Buddhists celebrate the great leader on Wesak Day. And every part of his life, when he was born, there were auspicious things, He walked on the lotus flowers. So that is an auspicious thing to celebrate. When he became the enlightened person, the whole world changed. Even the nature changed. So we are celebrating that. Why do celebrating Buddha's passing away? Normally, we are not celebrate anybody's death, no? Isn't it? We feel so sad when somebody is dying. Actually, here, we are not celebrating the Buddha's passing away. We are always think he is alive because the Dhamma is alive. The dispensation is still going on. So we pay gratitude, we pay homage to the enlightened one, the Supreme Buddha. So we will respect to the Buddha the honor to be the blessed one, worthy one, fully enlightened one. Say 3 times sadhu. So on behalf of Wesak Day, you all gathered here to have 8 precept program. Normally, in normal days, as ladies, as lay people, you are following 5 precepts, isn't it? Okay, as Buddhists, we all following 5 precepts. Today, little bit different. We call Adisilena Sikkati. Adisilena Sikkati. That's mean not like normal days. You are going to have a little bit higher morality for yourself. You are going to be more virtuous today. So it's a pleasant moment, isn't it? So I'm going to ask a question from you. Why you came for the 8 precepts program? Have you think about that before? why I am coming to the 8 precept program. So I'm pretty sure that you are having different kind of answers. Maybe that you have understand. However, finally, I have to accumulate more merits to fulfill my samsaric journey. Maybe you have understand I have born like a human being. So I have to take the maximum advantage of that human life. Maybe that you have understand I born alone. However, even though doesn't matter who am I, one day I have to die. So these kind of things maybe you have understand. So I'm so glad, I really appreciate you all being Buddhist. So you want to have another step in your life. So having 8 precepts. Normally 5 precepts, 8 precepts. We have 3 difference. 3 more, and according to the 5 precepts, we are changing the 3rd precept when we are taking the 8 precepts. Okay, I took a stanza as an example for my Dhamma preaching. Ye gahatta punyakara silavanta upasaka dhammena daran posenti tannamassami matali. I know that you didn't understand this. Okay, we'll go one by one. So I quoted this one from commentaries. So this is behind on this stanza, there is a nice story. You know Sakra, the highest god from the panel of the god, okay, deities. The Sakra one day getting ready to go somewhere. The Sakra's driver was Matali. Okay, the Sakra is the superior god, the leader for the gods. Okay, all right. And the driver, Matali, saw that Sakra, the deity, supreme deity, worshipping to somewhere. Worshipping to somewhere. Put the hands together and worshipping. So Matalis was wondering and surprised. Why? Everybody in this world worshipping Sakra. Because he is the superior and the leader of the all deities. Where he is worshipping? To whom this person worshipping? So Matali had several questions. So suddenly the driver, Matali, went to see the Sakra and asked, "O God, the Lord of the God, to whom you are worshipping? To where are you worshipping?" At that time, the Sakras told this stanza. Ye gahatta punyakara silavanta upasaka. Ye gahatta means ladies. Not like me, but like you all. The people who have in the lay life, engaging with the lay life. Punyakara, always virtuous, always maintaining morality, always doing meritorial deeds. Silavanta upasaka. Silavanta means the virtuous people. Those who always maintaining morality with them. Upasaka means always controlling verbal, body, mind, actions. Ye gahatta punyakara silavanta upasaka. The people who staying in the human world as ladies, and they are so virtuous and maintain their morality. Dhammena dharan poseti. Dhammena means doctrine. Dharam poseti means always following the Buddha's path, always following the doctrine, always following what the Buddha's taught. Dhammena dharam poseti. Always take the doctrine to their self. Study the doctrine always. Thannamasami matale. I am worshipping for them matale. So see, the Sakras, the highest leader of the God panel, also worshipped the lay people who virtuous, who maintain in the morality. So see the importance of the following, being a virtuous person. Today, normally, for example, you worship to all the bhikkhus and bhikkhunis, isn't it? Why is that? Because they are following high morality, high virtuous than you. For example, I am following 10 precepts. And Bhante is following more than 298 precepts. For a bhikkhuni, there are 311 precepts. That's mean higher morality. Even though we are so young, I don't think that I'm so young, but even though we are so young, everybody, so you all elder than us, but you all worship us. Why? You respect our virtues. You respect our morality. Like that, today, you are higher than 5 precept people. You are really higher than other lay people. So everybody will worship you today. Not only because of your age, but also today you are more virtuous person. So that's why Buddha always says, Sila, morality, being a virtuous person always make you a higher position. And also, it's a very big weapon. What do you mean by weapon? To save your mind, body, and verbal actions. So, Panati pata veramani sikkhapadan samadhyami. So every day you are taking, I observe the precept, abstaining from the killing. Today you observe that also as normal. Okay. Adinna dana veramani sikkhapadan samadhyami. That's mean you observe the precept, abstaining from the stealing. So every precept, we can see several parts. For example, once you say, I observe the precept, abstaining from the killing means that you are not involving any kind of harming actions. Even you are not advising. You know, the advising for, sometimes you are not killing. But people are there to advise the people to kill. It's also under the same precept because the intention is most important thing. You may not steal anything, but maybe you saw somebody stealing. Maybe you advise somebody to steal. That also coming under the same precept. Okay. The third one, in 5 precepts, normally you observe Kami sumichachara veramani sikkhapadan samadhyami. That's mean in 5 precepts you say, I observe the precept abstaining from the sexual misconduct. But today, what do you mean by sexual misconduct? That's mean you are not engaging with any kind of extramarital affairs. That's the meaning. But today, you are observing Abrahmacharya Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhyami. What do you mean by that? I observe the precept abstaining from the all kind of sexual intercourse. That's mean today you are going to avoid all kind of sexual activities. Not only that, most of the time people think that this is for the almost having sexual activities. But there are some sort of other meaning also. So once you're going to have a sensual pleasure, okay, it's also under this precept. If you want to entertain your eyes more, so you break this precept. If you want to entertain your tongue more, I mean tasty food more, it's also under this precept. If you want to hear the lovely rhyming songs today, so it's also under this precept. So all the 5 sensual senses, so you have to control today. All right? By controlling this, all the sensual things, you will be able to save these precepts. Okay. 4th one, Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhyami. I observe the precepts abstaining from the telling lies. Okay. So today, once you speak, you have to be very careful. So why is that? What I'm going to talk? Is this good thing to talk? Am I talking unnecessary things? Am I talking others matters? Am I telling something lie? Something not true? So you have to think once you speak. Okay. Surameraya Majjamama Dattana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhyami. That's mean I observe the precept abstaining from taking all kind of intoxicant. Today, you are not going to have any kind of thing make your mind unstable, make your body unstable, something not good for your body. So keep that in your minds. Normally, you are following these 5. But today, you have 3 more. 6th one, Vikala Bhojana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhyami. I observe the precept abstaining from the not to eat food between noon and the following day. That's mean after 12 o'clock, today you're not going to have any food. Why is that? As reverence, so we are not having the food after 12 o'clock. Buddha enacted us that. Do you know the behind story of this? Okay. Why Buddha gave these kind of precept not to eat after noon? So, for example, when you have lots of food, how do you feel? Sleepy and can't keep the mind properly. uncomfortable. Once you eat something a lot, you feel so uncomfortable and sleepy. I was wondering whether I can conduct this Dhamma preaching in the morning. I was talking with my brother and said, don't know, they feel sleepy after having morning breakfast dana. So I'm so happy that you are listening to my Dhamma preaching. That's mean you know your limits. Before you eat, you know your limits. So Buddha enacted, if you having so much food to your body, it's unbearable for your body. Can't keep your mind stable when you have lots of food. So reduce the food today. As well as, that is the one thing. And the second thing is, once you have having food is not our main thing in the life, isn't it? Some people think that having the food is the main thing of our life, and always they try to eat, so they don't have time to do other things, isn't it? Okay, so that's why Buddha always advise, when you observe the precepts, keep that in your mind. You don't want to have meals after 12. And it's make you so comfort, it's never feel you sleepy. And also, once you do meditation, it's so easy for you. For example, those who having very thin body can sit a lot of time in the floor, isn't it? Okay. But if, just like me, if somebody have the plummy figure, plummy body, it's really hard to sit in the floor for a long time. So that's what Buddha always saying, maintain your body. So have a limitation. It's good for your health also, no? These days, for example, everybody or most of the people in this world have diabetics, cholesterol, pressure, because sugar and everything. All these coming most probably because of the food we take. No exercise, only having the food. So, and also some sort of because of the stress also we are having these kind of things. However, today you are only going to have 2 meals, morning and lunch dana only. After that you only have a tea, coffee, the very light drink to maintain comfort of your body. Okay. The 7th one, long precept. So, Nacha Gita Vadita Visuka Dassana Mala Gandha Vilepana Dharana Mandala Vibhusanattana Veramani Sikkapadan Samadhiyami. Too long, no? Okay, we'll see what is that. Nacha Gita Vadita. Nacha means dancing. Gita means music. Vadita, drumming. Okay? Alright. Visuka Dassana Mala. Visuka, jokes. Dassana means entertainment things. Okay? See, today you have to be very, control yourself a lot, no? Okay. Today you can't do any dance. Today you can't sing. What are the other things? Today you can't do any drums, you can't play any drums or music or any kind of instrument. Today you can't do the jokes with your friends. and making noisy laugh, isn't it? Okay, and also Visuka Dasana Mala. Dasana means today you can't watch any entertainment things. Make you so, make you always, make yourself always unnecessary moments. For example, once you watch something, we are going to watch a movie. So you forget all your precepts. You pay your attention for the movie. So today you are prohibited to watch any kind of entertainment things. And Mala Gandha Vilepana Dharana Manda. No guardian, no ornaments, no perfumes, no creams, no makeups today. So you avoid all the things. Vibhusa Nattana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhyami. Today you are not going to see all of you wearing white. Most of you wearing white. So don't you have fancy dress in your house? You have, no? A lot. But you didn't wear that today. Why? Today is very charm day, very simple day. You are not going to wear any kind of fancy things, decorated things, the things that get attention. Today, you are not going to have any kind of those things. So all these precepts taking you to where? Finally, we come to that part. Okay, do you understand the 7th precept? All right, the 8th one. Uchchasayana Mahasayana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhyami. Uchchasayana, hide seeds. Mahasayana, white seeds. Okay. Today you are not going to have hide and white seeds. That's mean comfort seeds. No, but it's okay if somebody having any kind of, there are illnesses for us, no? Sometimes even I can't sit for a long time in the floor. Pain's coming. Once the pain's coming, you can't control your mind and pay the attentions. You always think about, oh, my leg paining, oh, my back paining, like that. So better if you use some sort of a seat to maintain your mindfulness. Okay, so Buddha advised, today you are not going looking for any comfort. Any hide and white seat means give you a high profession, give you a once you have something high, it's make you pride, isn't it? Okay, so today you are not going to have any pride with you. Only use very simple charm seat to observe 8 precepts. So, do you understand these 8 precepts and difference between 5 precepts and 8 precepts? So, all this teaching, all these precepts took us for something, that is observing precepts, being virtuous, morality, always connect with, controlling with your speech, mind and body. Okay? How to control your mind? Maybe you are here, your body is here, you all looking at me. So I think that, wow, these people listening me very well. They might understand very well what I am preaching. But sometimes durang gamang ekacharang asarirang guhasayang. That's mean your body is here and your eyes are open. Maybe your mind is at your home with your children. with your family members, or within your office, working place, or somewhere. That's why always says you have to control your mind very well today. Pay your attention, mindfulness today. Sometimes some feelings, some memories may be disturbing you for your mind most of the time. There is a nice saying, Atitan nanu soshanti nappatikke anagatam pachuppannena yapenti tena maggo pasidati. I'm preaching you how to control your mind always. There is a nice story. Once, a goat came to the Buddha and asked, this is in Baddheka Ratta Sutra. The sutra called Baddheka Ratta. That means how to sleep well. Okay, how to sleep well. Do you have a nice sleep? Did you sleep nice in the last night? No, that means something struggling in your mind. Most probably. If you can't sleep, that means something disturbing to your mind. Okay. One goat came to the Buddha and asked, "Oh, Buddha, your disciples are so beautiful. Your disciple, all the disciples are so beautiful. And this temple, this Jetavana temple is really silence. So what is the reason behind that? So what are the two things that God asks? Your disciples are so beautiful. And this temple is so silent. So what is the reason behind that? At that time, Buddha preached, Atitannanu sochanti. My disciples are not suffering, not thinking so much about the past things, past incidents. Okay? And nappatikke anagatam. My disciples are not dream or think so much about the future. Pachuppannena yapenti tena maggo pasidati. My disciples are always concerning about the present moment. Present moment. And the present moment is the pleasant moment. So think about that. Once you are going to think about or suffer a lot about the past incidents or things happen in the past, it's always disturbed to your mindfulness, isn't it? Agree? Okay. Can you change the past? We cannot. We never change the past. So, by suffering thinking about the past incident, is that give us any results? No. Only suffering. Only make yourself sad. But you can take advantage. The incidents which have happened in the past can take as an example for your life. Take the advantage of the incidents which have done in the past. Nappatikke anagatam. Future. Once you dream a lot about the future, what makes you? It makes you always worry. That's what word I want, worry. Why? When you hope something, when you dream something, if you cannot accumulate that, it's always make you unhappy. It's make you worry. Oh, I couldn't achieve this. How much I hard work. It's make you sad. That's why Buddha always advise us. Just don't dream a lot about future. Pachupannena yapenti tena maggo pasidate. Always try to maintain. Keep your mind in the present moment. That's what I want to advise you here also. To control your mind, you should forget everything what happened in the past, everything what you are going to do in the future. Just pay your attention to the present moment. So today, you are not going to think any of these things. Only listening to the Dhamma preachings, doing the meditation. As the Bhante advised us, once you're having your dana, you have to do that with the mindfulness. So all these things will help you to maintain your mind in the present moment. Next, how to control your verbal actions. Today it will be so silent day. Normally once you come into the Buddhist Vihara, is you see of each your friends, normally once you see a friend, you are saying, hello, hi, how are you? It's so nice to see you here today. How the things going on? I did this, you did this one. These kind of things you are exchanging, no? With the friends. Today, you are not going to talk anything like that. So, that means you have to control your words today. When it is so necessary, that's the time you are going to talk. So you have to control your word today. And also, body actions. So we learn how to control mind. We learn how to control our verbal. And also today we are not going to tell lies, not going to talk about other things, not going to spread any kind of nonsense things and anything. Everything we are controlling today. And body. How to control our body. Once you walk, once you sit, once you are eating, every time your body must be in your under control. Because always you are maintaining mindfulness. Once you walk also, now I am walking. Once you eat, now I am eating. Everything you are doing by your body, you should control yourself. Why I am preaching these things to you? Because observing 8 precepts is the primary step or the very beginning steps to the path of liberation. The Buddha always advised, the eightfold path? The eightfold path always connecting with the morality. When you have the right speech, when you have the right action, when you have the right livelihood, when you have the right mindfulness, all the things, when you have the right things with you according to the eightfold path, that means you're always controlling your mind, body, and verbal action. So this is the, primary step of the path of liberation. So you are in that stage. So you are different from the other ladies. You took another step in your life. As I mentioned earlier, being born as a human being, you understand that I have to take the maximum advantage of the human life. Sometimes you didn't born as a Buddhist. Maybe sometimes you didn't born as a Buddhist. But once you spend in your life, you understood, I can have fruitful life by following the Buddhism. So the Buddhism is not for only advising to having a good mundane life, but also it always advises us to have a good, successful, super mundane life. So in these commentaries, most of the time, it says that what are the benefits gives you by following 8 precepts. The first thing is you are having a training. Even though you are doing this in one day, even though maybe you are doing this once a month, maybe you are doing this for once a year. But however, once you practice this, you are having a training to control yourself. That is the first thing. The other benefit is, the first qualification, the first main, from all the criteria, the first thing is Sila. Sila Samadhi Prajna, we call. Sila should be virtuous to go to the final liberation. Once you become virtuous, then you can maintain your samadhi, confidence. Maintain your mind, confidence. Then it's take you to the prajna, wisdom. Okay? Once you maintain your morality, virtuous with you, it leads for the samadhi. That means confidence. See, the people who are so virtuous always have confidence with them. People are not respecting to the precepts, always try to hide him from the society. Why? Because they know they are wrong. They can't face to the world. Because they know that people know that they are doing unwanted thing. For example, those who are killing, those who are stealing, those who are doing unwanted sexual misconduct, those who are lying to the world, those who are take lots of intoxicant, can face to the society properly? Can? No. Because their conscience knows that I'm doing something wrong. In this world, everybody can think, nobody knows that I did like that. Sometimes only you know. I did like this. Is that okay? Is that okay? No. Always your conscience. Always your conscience disturb you. That's make you so suffer. So always, when you're saving your 8 precepts, when you're following the 5 precepts, any kind of precepts, it leads you to have a confident life. Okay, that's what Buddha always says. When you have the sila, morality with you, it leads for the samadhi, and finally, with the confidence, you can have the wisdom. That is the most important thing. That's what we are looking for, isn't it? That's what we are always looking for, the wisdom. As human being, do you like to rebirth? Do you like to rebirth? If it is okay to have a human life, isn't it? We can think, it's okay if I'm born again as a human life, it's okay. Do you like to born as a dog, cow, cat? Okay, all these cows and cats also had human lives in their previous samsara, but they all misuse that. Isn't it? They all misuse that. Because of that, they become like this. I'm not insulting for the animal, but I want to show you the superiority of the human being. Can dogs listen to the Dhamma? Can dogs or any kind of animal can do the charities? Can do the dana? Can listen to the Dhamma preaching? No. They only can do whatever we are telling. Once they get hungry, always dogs barking. Like that. Okay. Then you must understand what a wonderful life you have. Think that how many good meritorious deeds you have done in your previous samsara to be a good human being. Okay. You are a good human being. Can you see your eyes properly? Can you see your eyes properly? Okay. Can you listen well? Can you walk well? Once something preached, can you understand that well? Okay. But because you have done lot of meritorious deeds, but there are people in this world, even though they have got a human life, they can't see the world. They can't listen the things. They don't have proper mind to understand the things. Some human beings, they can't walk even. So different kind of disabilities. See how you have born like this. That's mean you have done lots of meritorious deeds in your previous lives. So maintain that with you. Don't give up. If you want to born like this, exactly we can't say what will happen after we are dying. But I can surely say, if you do more meritorious deeds, if you always respect to your precepts, if you are virtuous people, if you maintain your morality and virtuous people, definitely you will reborn in a good way, because it's automatically come for you. If you do good, good will come to you, as well as if you do bad, bad also automatically come to you. So today is a wonderful day. I preach 1 hour, so I have to give this to the Bante to conduct a meditation. However, today is a wonderful day to understand yourself, to have a self-reflection, isn't it? Go through yourself, and before my kindly request from all of you, before leave here, before leave BMV today, learn something new and go. That would be so helpful for you. If you think that you are doing something wrong, correct it and go today yourself, and try to be more good than yesterday. That's what my advice for you today. Okay, so on behalf of all the merits we have done, we will grant all these merits to the God. The God will protect all of us, and may the all gods are attend to the Nibbana with the power of all these merits. Say 3 times sadhu and follow me. Ettavatacha ammehi sambatam punya sampadang sabbi devanumodantu sabbi sampatti siddhya. Ettavatacha ammehi sambatam punya sampadang sabbi bhutanumodantu sabbi sampatti siddhya. Ittavatacha ammehi sambitam punya sampadang sabbi sattanumodantu sabbi sampatti siddhya. Say 3 times sadhu. So we are going to grant all this merit to those who gave all the